one car. And the COVID charges on it was almost 40,000 Ghana cedis.
COVID-19 levy is one of the payments that pisses a lot of Ghanaians. Imagine, just listen to the name. We're in 2024 and we are paying for 19. How is this explainable? Imagine paying 40,000 Ghana cedis on just one car. 20,000 Ghana cedis on one car, 16,000 Ghana cedis. What is it for? That COVID-19 levy. COVID-19 levy. Hey! Ghana, if this is your first time here, kindly subscribe to this channel. Don't forget to press the bell button. And if you want to buy a house in Ghana, you want to buy land in Ghana, check in the description of the video. You get our number that you reach us.
The government says that they've gone through certain phases. There's been COVID, there's been the Russia-Ukraine war. The world has suffered from these very obvious challenges. Would that not be fair to say that is the reason we are where we are, so that you are not comparing a year or a time like 2007 to now?
It is only an ignorant person who will sit down and see COVID as a punishment to Ghanaians rather than a blessing. COVID took lives, but it also came back in a form of blessing to Ghanaians, because Ghana was given a lot of billions of cedis and support. Till date, the government of Ghana is still charging people COVID levy. So what are you telling me? I just cleared my car. I paid almost 400,000 Ghana cedis to clear one car. And the COVID charges on it was almost 40,000 Ghana cedis.
40,000?
Yes, Ghana cedis.
That's and in total, you
in one car, in clearing one car, I paid over 40,000.
Is that a four-wheel drive, a saloon?
They're just a normal four-wheel drive for my campaign. And each car was duty. Some of them they were depending on the duty. Some are paid 16,000, some are paid 22,000, some are paid 30 and 40. COVID levy.
That means that even if you go to the mall and you just go to buy something, you'll be paying a levy. And people have been complaining. I've been seeing on internet, people still talk about the COVID-19 levy. And how are we in COVID-24 and we are paying for 19? Something that is gone. How do you explain this? When I read at Ghana Web in May, few months ago, according to Ghana Web, they said that the Assistant Commissioner of GRA, the Ghana Revenue Authority, he said that we are paying for the COVID-19 levy because of the accumulated debts the government of Ghana incurred during the COVID-19. Because of the previous debts, plenty debts the government of Ghana incurred. That is why we, the citizens of Ghana, are made to pay for it. Previous debts, we are made to pay for it. Even in 2024, we are still paying for it. And that they haven't been told that COVID-19 is gone for good. Therefore, as far as it is written and enshrined in the law, we are still going to pay for it. But it's so sad that if you think about this, go bab. 2019 debts. And we are still paying for it. 2019 debts, we are in 2024, we are still paying for it. Now come to talk about it. Let's sit on the table and talk about it. How much is the debt? How much is the debt that has been accrued? That debt that was accrued, how was it spent? And currently, as in 2024, how much have been collected so far and how much is remaining? These are questions that when you ask they will label you that you are being political. You are doing politics. You understand? These are very important questions. I'm not accusing anyone. I'm not saying the Parliament of Ghana made a mistake or I'm saying GRA has done something. No, I'm not saying any one of that. I'm just saying that these are important questions that need to be asked. If so far we have a debt about the COVID-19 debts that were previously accrued, how much have been collected so far? How much has been paid so far? Let us know. These are things we need to sit and talk about it. COVID-19 levy is something that when you are paying, even when you go to buy something small at the mall and you see it inside, we're still paying. We're still paying because some of us are ordinary Ghanaians. We really didn't benefit from it. Some of us didn't benefit from it. How did we benefit from it? Some of us, a lot of ordinary Ghanaians walking on the street. How do you benefit from the COVID-19 levy? Or the debt that was accrued on COVID? How did you benefit from it? These are questions we need to ask. When you ask, they say you are being political. But we are suffering. We are paying for something that some of us didn't benefit from it. You understand? So, COVID-19 debt, levy, it is something where they worry a lot of Ghanaians. But you can't talk. Why? Because they said that it is written in the laws that he has to be paid. He has to be paid. And according to the Assistant Commissioner of GRA, he said as far as it is enshrined in the law, he will collect it. As far as it is enshrined in the law, he will collect the money. But how much has been collected so far? Because if you look at how Honorable Hassan Ayariga is talking about paying 40,000 on a single car, and you sit down, you make calculation of how much money have been collected by the GRA or whatever it is a month. That's not small money. And if that is the case, then let's make calculation of a year, 2 years, 3 years, and see how much has been collected so far and how Ghana. Easy. May God save us. It shall be well. So I'm not saying don't pay your levy. Sorry, I'm not saying don't pay your COVID-19 levy. Please pay. That is what the law says. You have to pay. You understand? But internally, as to whether we are happy paying for it or not, it's a question of concern. Internally, as to whether we are getting the desired and the satisfactory accountability or not, is also another issue of concern. That is the essence of this video. My video is not to tell you not to pay the levy. My video is to ask questions and think about it and see how really this is really impacting on us as Ghanaians and in our business transaction. How we are made to still pay debt that was agreed in 2019. And that debt we started paying it in 2021. According to what I read at Ghana Web. But it is so sad. Ghanaian, Charlie, if this is your first time here, kindly subscribe to this channel. Don't forget to press the bell button. And if you want to buy a house in Ghana, you want to buy land in Ghana, check in the description of the video. You get our number, they reach us. Thank you very much. My name is Imoru Sadat. Enjoy it. Bye-bye.